welcome to the Holy Crap Cast. Today we have a special guest today. It is JJ Solid. Can
Everybody, how you doing?
yeah, that's him over there. Yeah. Uh,
And
and we also
Himba.
have Dave and Themes and Craig.
Yep. This is the classic trio of Dave and Themes and Craig here. I'm Themes.
And I'm Dallas. So yeah. So so tell us a little bit about yourself, JJ.
Well, if I may be so inclined, I'm a guy.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's
How amazing.
I thought I would share that first.
well, we've never had a guy on the podcast before. It's been just all women.
Yeah.
Women, am I right?
Killing in that demographic. But
Absolutely.
so I just this is goofy, but I make 1-minute videos with impact font, and that's it.
Can I just
No,
say
you
that
gotta-
you can I just say that you
Yeah.
sound exactly like in the videos. Like it sounds dumb, but like I expected you. I thought you were like putting on a voice when you make those videos, but like some of the
Expected-
voices you make kind of sound like sounds like your natural voice, I guess.
Yeah, as soon as you talk to me, you realize, like, oh, he really, when he says he does shitty impressions, he's not kidding. They're really just his voice.
And Dallas, were you expecting him to catfish you on YouTube? Was that?
Yeah,
Expected him to be some anime waifu.
basically.
Yeah, he's actually putting his audio separate, and then we're gonna re-record. Like he's gonna put a filter on it later.
Oh,
That way he's gonna ask us to put it on it.
Is the filter on right now?
No, I think he's lost it.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, gee, Willikers.
No, I think
This,
I think your
never
filter is
happens.
actually off.
That's it. That's where the interesting stuff stops.
Yeah. So be sure to like, comment, subscribe, because next week we might have a full minute and a half of interesting stuff.
Yeah.
The whole hour of the podcast.
So yeah, if for the new fans coming from JJ's fandom, we are basically the Holy Crap Cast. We just talk about goofy opinions and
On the internet,
on the internet.
as people do, about internet topics.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah, basically, like your videos basically like on everyone's timeline right now, which because it's basically like the perfect like it's like almost like a new genre of memes, I guess I could say, because it's like
The YouTube Shorts of Twitter.
yeah, because they're like 1-minute videos. They're
They're
short.
pretty meme stuff.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
they cover
10 out of 10. I
they
love 'em.
cover a wide variety of various media, from Metal Gear Solid to Scooby Doo to Pokemon and such.
mhm. Could you tell? I guess you can tell us about your latest video. At the time this was recorded, the Pokemon video has come out. Could you tell us? I read that you kind of like made that like made that up like last minute or something like that.
So let me tell you about it, because today's the day, so I have it all still fresh in my memory. If you asked me about any other video, I probably wouldn't remember. I've got a terrible memory. Where was I?
How you
See,
made
there it is.
I made.
I thought that was a joke. I thought you were doing a bit there for a second. Like I was anyway, what was I talking about?
So what happened was today I was fucking insanely busy, and how I've been working recently was every Monday and Friday I'd upload a video, and this weekend I'm like, I have nothing planned for Friday. I'll come up with something by then. So Monday comes around, right? And I have nothing fucking planned. And I've got to think of a video. And so I'm like bashing my head into the desk. It's like 3 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock. I have to upload by 3. And I just see this fucking Pokemon card in the top right of my head. And I'm like, wouldn't it be crazy if Pikachu was like really fucking twisted? And then I just audacity on a fucking 2006 app that I've been using since the iFunny days. And
Oh, wow, that's old.
it takes a long time to do. And so as soon as I'm done, I upload it immediately. And that's how every video is, really.
You still make it on your iPod Touch. That's how old it is.
Yeah, I still upload it on LimeWire. Yeah, I still get a consistent download base.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh man, that's pretty crazy. How do you do that all in one take?
Yeah, it's fucking. It's actually terrible. It's a terrible, terrible thing to do. Don't ever do it.
Which video do you think is your proudest work?
My proudest work? Considering the line of work, that's not really. I don't know if proud is the word.
Which one do you like the most then, or something? Maybe.
See, like isn't even the word either.
Hate the least. How about that?
Hate the least? That's a fair question. Honestly, if I had to pick one, it's the one that no one watched, and it was Star Wars or something, and I think it was like Darth Vader turns to the light at the last second, but Luke is like annoyed by him, so he decides to kill him.
Oh. Oh man,
that sounds like pretty good.
I'll have to bookmark that. Is that like your is that one of your older ones, or?
That's like there's like 60 people that I think on this planet that have seen it.
Is that I assume that's not the "No, Luke, I am not your father" thing?
No, it's a different one, but it's in the same format. See, it's so far gone.
The Empire did nothing wrong, maybe. I don't know. I'm seeing thumbnails.
You're never gonna find. It's like
I can tell you which one it definitely isn't. What if Darth Vader didn't die because you just said he killed him? So I assume it can't be the one where he gets killed. That would be a funny fucking thing. What if he didn't die and then you kill him anyway? I didn't know who you were initially, and then like as I was watching through the videos, it's like, oh, I've seen this. I've seen like fucking 3 or 4 of these on the timeline. Just like it's not. See,
that's how it works. It's like with my channel, I don't watermark. I think it looks ugly.
Yeah.
And so like since I do like one day I do the Muppets, and then the next day I do fucking like Batman or some shit. There's like no consistency besides the format.
Yeah, it's just surprising that it has that much reach, because it's like some of the things I understand why like I would see it, like the Kingdom Hearts stuff, because I'm into Kingdom Hearts and I follow Kingdom Hearts accounts.
Yeah,
like I understand why it would. Did somebody say the door to darkness? It makes sense to why I'd see something like that, but then like I'll see random ones that's just like I saw one of the Muppet ones. Like I don't follow like anything Muppet related, so I don't know why the fuck any of that shit. But it's funny.
Mm-hmm. I do enjoy those ones the most. The Muppet ones.
Or the Drake and Josh one popped up out of nowhere. I didn't know that was you. I was like, that's not too bad.
You were the guy who did the Ben Shapiro destroys his liberal car? That was you?
Yeah, that was my first like series. I did the Ben Shapiro goes to Olive Garden, and then he has like the waiter kills himself, and then it was Ben Shapiro goes to McDonald's and asks for the Travis Scott burger or something, and then that one. And then there was a 4th one that got scrapped. I was like far into development, but then I just lost all faith in it and I canned it.
I feel like I've seen this one. There was no meme. Take off your clothes, Ben Shapiro.
I've seen that one.
Ben Shapiro is Ben Shapiro is one of my favorite voices to do, but it's one of the voices I don't have like the opportunity to do anymore.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I totally understand with that one. I haven't seen the Ben Shapiro ones, but
I have to watch the rest of them after this. Holy shit.
The Ben Shapiro ones are actually completely factually inaccurate.
Oh wow, we got Ben Shapiro on the podcast. Wow, how amazing!
So the white race.
Oh my god, that's actually really. That's actually really fucking good.
I can do a really good Ben Shapiro. The one I do in the videos is like a comedic one.
That my wife was a doctor.
Let's say hypothetically that my wife was a doctor, right? So if I had a boo-boo on my bum, she could give me a kissy and a bandage, and I would feel a lot better.
That's great.
Then she sticks her fingers in my ass.
There we go. You
What
know,
am I listening to?
I can't believe you said that because I was just about to say it right before you started talking. I was like, wow, that was actually pretty wholesome. And then
We
you
had we had a Ben Shapiro's wife's fingers in his ass moment right now.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, that's an exclusive here on Holy Craftcast. If you ever want to hear Ben Shapiro have his doctor's wife's fingers up his ass.
A holy crap exclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah, holy crap.
Fingers in his ass.
I gotta.
Hey, do we put Ben Shapiro on the thumbnail now?
Yeah.
Yes, we legally have to put Ben Shapiro on the thumbnail.
And then like
And-
Doctor
Wait, okay.
Gloves on the.
Yeah, doctor. You know the meme of the Doctor Glove where it's like they they pull it down and they like release it where it snaps. Get
Yeah.
a picture of like someone doing that like without the part like snap part, like they're just about to do that and like one finger up type thing.
Kind of like
This is
the
terrible.
Blink 182 album cover.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, we can take
Oh my god.
the hand from the Blink 182 album cover right next to Ben Shapiro, like doing like a like inquisitive look or something.
You gotta put like those like obviously fake cartoonish like googly eyes on his face too.
Yeah, that
Well,
that
what are you
catch
doing,
them.
step bro?
Oh my gosh.
What are you doing, Abby, my sister?
Oh god. His fucking sister, man.
Yeah, it's crazy how much they look alike.
Yeah. I feel, like part of me feels bad because she gets a bunch of shit in her YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know.
But
Have you seen her videos though?
doesn't she have like
I've seen a couple.
views?
Yeah, her videos seem like they're pretty shitty. I've seen like a couple people do takedowns of them where they play a lot of the video and it's like a bunch of the arguments and shit. It just seems like a pretty stock conservative, like, here's how women should be.
It is. It really is. I've seen a couple of videos like on my timeline. It's just very bizarre.
I'm very honored to not
Well-
have any of that stuff on my timeline.
That's
Yeah,
why I
well,
don't
see,
post those fucking videos anymore. Because
For a while, she was paying for advertisements on other videos for quite a bit, and so it would pop up on a shitload of like,
yeah,
even if like you weren't like, it was mostly political videos, I think, but even if you weren't watching political videos, sometimes she would just pop up and it's like, what the fuck are you doing here?
I would sometimes have like ads, like very rarely, but like I would have like ads of Ben Shapiro, like doing whatever he's doing,
Yeah, I'd see a couple of those Daily Wire bullshit ones. I'm like, oh, cool.
doing Ben Shapiro stuff.
he's doing fucking like TikTok libtard compilation
Yeah.
reaction videos
Yeah,
now.
I saw those. Yeah, it's like, at least I saw like one of them. It's just like, dude, that's really scraping the bottom of the barrel here, huh?
I remember I once saw
Well, I got my start debating college students, so now it's only good that I sit there and mock them yet again as my views dwindle.
I remember when I saw the screen cap of him liking a post that said reading Mein Kampf in the public bus, but shaking my head as if people will think that I'm disagreeing with the book. And he liked that
That's fun.
post.
I actually have a story that's kind of similar to that. Okay, so like, it was in high school, right? And there was like, for some reason at the library, there's like kind of a beaten up book, and like that nobody had, and like they were just offering it for free. Like you could just take it, like not like check it out, like straight up take it.
Mhm.
I even asked to make sure, so I didn't steal a book. But it was like an Adolf Hitler autobiography, or not autobiography. He didn't write it. It was a biography. I was like, okay, that's cool. It's like a free book. Why not? It's just kind of interesting. Learn the life of a psychopath. Because like we learned like of some of the bad shit he does, but we don't like in the American public system. We don't really learn his life because like I mean I guess why would you? I was like, oh, this is interesting, especially because like I'm into psychology, so like it was interesting to me. So I was just sitting around reading it that day, and like I got a couple weird looks. I was like, oh, okay, I know. I can see why I would get, because at first I didn't like. I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, oh yeah, I'm reading an Adolf Hitler book. I get, but that looks kind of weird.
That's true.
Like,
Like,
especially because I'm white too.
well, that was at like a public. What was that like a library? You said you were.
Well, that was at school. That was at the school library. So like,
Okay.
Oh, wow.
I
So,
was
like,
reading it in school. So like during like downtime in class, and
I mean,
noticed,
yeah,
like,
it wouldn't make sense to have like a praise Hitler book in a school library.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know if they knew necessarily it was from the library itself. But I guess thinking back, I can understand why maybe people didn't grab that book.
Yeah.
Maybe it fell down
like,
from the sky like the Death Note.
yeah. I can actually. You guys continue talking. I'm gonna go try to find that book real quick. I still have it.
You actually bought the Adolf Hitler book?
No, I didn't buy it. That was, dude, you didn't even listen to the story. It was free. Like it was like a free book.
Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Like
You haven't been following the
nobody
lore
wanted
at
it.
all, you idiot. You said it was stupid.
I usually
Yeah.
just listen after while I'm editing.
Yeah,
I just kind of like doze off.
what are you talking about? I usually just don't pay attention during the episode, and then I listen to it later when I have to edit it. Like what? So you're actively not making the conversation better because you're just winging it.
Yeah, I'm literally just winging it the whole time and just hope that it
I'm here
matches
trying
with
to
the
make
convo.
connections with my friends that are supposed to last years, and you're sitting here like, where's my fucking? What am I gonna be doing tomorrow? Playing Animal Crossing or some dumb shit? Whatever the fuck you do.
What's a friend?
Oh
Yeah, I
my
don't
god.
We're breaking up live on air. Anyway,
No, I've never had a friend a day in my life. I have no friends.
Yeah.
I have
Wow.
no brothers, no sisters, no mother, no father, no
You know.
cousins, no
I just
children, no
woke up
wife.
I just woke up in the street and
Yeah.
I was like, you know
Well,
what?
see, it's because I think I have a book for you. It's certain people are keeping you down, is why you can't have me. No. All right, keep the podcast going. I'm gonna go find that book real quick.
Do you think if someone if you were like showing a Victorian child or something, like someone that just fell into Earth, like was like like they were literally born yesterday, would you show what book? What's the first thing you want to show them?
What? What did you say?
I ask him that every day.
Like if someone was born like yesterday, like if it,
Uh-huh.
like they have no idea what happened, or like they're like still like in their adult form or whatever, but they just have it's kind of like basically like amnesia, or they're like a Victorian child or something, like they were born like a long time ago, but just were just woke up today and they just like have no recollection of what's going on in the world. What would be something that you would show to them for them to like understand?
Pornhub.
Okay, valid.
You just send them on their way to fuck, just to start going.
This is
Yeah.
how. This is how
I
we
would show
this
them
is-
like the Transformers movies and tell them that's what like really happened.
Yeah, this actually happens.
Do they have the Transformers movies on Pornhub?
There's probably parodies of it.
Not like the real deal. Well, then again, the parodies might actually be better than the originals.
Yeah, this is how the war happens, and then this is how they procreate.
You guys are fucking insane.
Yeah, thank you. I take that as a compliment.
What the fuck is it? First we have the guy with the fucking Hitler book. Then we have the guy talking about like this 13-hour setup. And then we have the guy wondering if the Transformers Pornhub movies are out there.
That's a very good, accurate description of our podcast. Yeah.
Oh man,
love it.
if Craig Buck could talk, he would talk very bad. He would talk shit about us all day.
Craig Bunt, read off all the slurs that you've recorded so far.
Like, of all time or just on this server?
Of
I
all
think
time.
the less into this we get, the better.
Yeah.
For everyone here.
Oh man. Oh no.
Stories are funny.
Oh, dang it, he's back. Let the boredom begin again.
Wow. Okay.
So themes.
Yeah.
What would you do if like a Victorian child was born today? What would be the first thing you showed them?
Even what would I do? Why am I obligated to do anything? Like, oh shit, a child's born. Let me go do. Like what? What the fuck is that about? Okay,
Show him your hit.
Show me your Hitler book.
I didn't have. I couldn't find it. It is in the house though. But anyway, what would I do with a Victorian child? I mean, I don't. What would I show them? I
Yeah.
don't know if I'd show them the internet. I feel like I'd break their mind. You gotta start small. Maybe show them like radio and be like, okay, so you know how like music works? It's like music works with like sound waves, right? So it's like sound waves, but they're captured and they're like shoved off into the world. Woohoo!
Well, we
I went so
were
much
we were
creepier
thinking
route.
of showing them Transformers porn, But
Okay, I mean, I don't know why you're showing children porn, but all right.
well, do you think it's still porn if it's like cars?
I mean, yeah,
Have you never heard Two Trucks by Niels Suriga?
it'd be like it's not porn if it's a furry. Like what?
Well, I don't think cars are considered furry though. I think it's just
No, I'm
like
not. No, I'm not saying they're furry. I'm just saying like that. Furries, they're not real either. If you're like, oh, they're real animals. I mean, dragon's not a real animal either. It's not like.
well, what do you? I don't know how to word
I
this.
like how you sound like you're getting frustrated. Well, what do you? Like you're just fucking pissed or something.
Well, like, cause like, let's say that like a Victorian child did not know like the Transformers is not real. It's like you go on
What are you
telling them
saying?
that it is
What,
real.
why are you wording it like? Let's just say like, no, of course they wouldn't know. Why would they know? The Transformers came out in the fucking like 80s or something. Like what the fuck are you talking about?
But like, is it really porn though? If it's like cars like doing it.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Oh, here's the book, by the
This
way.
point, and at
So,
this, it could be porn.
here, I'll post it. I'll post it in memes. Actually, you know what? Maybe let's not post it. Actually, I don't know where I'm going to post this. To where it sounds like
DMs?
this is the book I was talking about. That still sounds bad. How do I word this to where if someone just reads it in the chat, they don't think I'm like pro Hitler?
Sorry, mate, you're screwed either way.
Just found this in my
Just say
grandfather's.
something racist and
I
post it.
found
or
this in my
something.
grandfather's basement.
I remember because it just so like this is what it looked like. By the way, like when people would see it, it would just say this. It would just say Hitler. Like just
That looks like
a-
this.
Love the description.
That looks like a pretty
This book is
solid
in
band
good
cover.
condition.
This book is in good condition. No torn, but it didn't have jacket.
Yeah, there's no like. I guess it's not his face, but yeah, I mean, it just said his name and then like the book. So I guess I could see why people gave me looks. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely not a pro Hitler book by any stretch of the
you
imagination.
should just have like a fake cover on the book, but like just even worse, like titles,
Yeah.
like the "Why Women Deserve Less" book.
Yeah. You know what the worst part about that is? Now eBay is just going to show me recommendations for Hitler books.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
it's
it's going to show me that
Oh,
too
that
now.
cover.
Dang it.
It's gonna be like the
That's your excuse.
It's going to be like,
Yeah.
hey, are you still interested in Adolf Hitler? That's what the email's going to
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh shucks! Now all my websites are linking me to Hitler and Nazi paraphernalia. Oh, I guess I accidentally bought this Nazi youth knife. Oh,
Oh
man!
no!
Oh, all this
Oh, no,
Nazi gold I just came across. I guess I might
Oh
buy
no!
it.
I actually fell into Hitler lore.
Oh no, I accidentally bought Adolf Hitler himself.
Dude, okay, that reminds me. That reminds me
Found
of
his
that
remains.
one comic. One skull slightly damaged.
Baby shoes slightly worn.
What is the comic? When you were doing that, oh no, I hate whatever shit. It reminded me of that one comic where it's like people were like, fuck, what is it? It's like the dude where like he's acting like because people are being mean to him, he has to become a Nazi or something. Where it's like you were rude to me, so now I gave up all my political beliefs and went to the other side completely.
I have no idea what that.
Shit. I don't even know how I would search that. That's the annoying thing because I don't remember the exact wording in the comic. It's a bitch.
First year, posting Adolf Hitler books. Now you're searching for Adolf Hitler comics.
Well, no,
On
the
Google.
meme is that it's making fun of people who like complain about people being rude to them on a particular because like people do that online. They'll be like, like that the Birdie Bros were mean to me, so I gave up all my opinions on healthcare and like the police system and shit. Anyway, that's granted the podcast to a halt. Let's go.
We always talk about the most cursed stuff whenever the guest is here.
Yeah, I think that's basically what we're cursed to do for the rest of our natural show running
I
life.
was gonna say it like that because it just makes it sound like we bring up Hitler every time the guest comes in. We
I don't
don't. I
want to
think
say anything.
this is the only time we've. I don't think we've ever brought him up. One other time the entire year we've done this.
I don't know. I mean, I was reading the notes for today's episode. You guys keep writing about mention Hitler, bring up Hitler. It goes on for
Yeah,
months.
yeah. Just like reading the notes.
That's
It's like
that's like that
two race
Muppet. That's like that
trying to
Muppet skit you did, where it's like mention 9/11.
yeah
There's no
yeah.
joke. It just says mention 9/11.
Oh man, yeah. You can't reading these joke lines. Yeah, s- going through them. It's like
Yeah.
two races, not racist enough.
Wait, what?
I don't know. I'm just making
Let's just
stuff up.
let's get off the racist talk. I feel like anyway. What's new in our lives? Anyone want to start?
uh, so since you made like a Kingdom Hearts video, JJ, have you ever played any of the Kingdom Hearts series?
Oh God, don't open that.
Don't open that.
I
Dallas,
was the biggest Kingdom Hearts fan as a kid. You don't even know.
Oh,
Dallas and I are Kingdom Hearts
You're talking
kids
to
too.
two biggest Kingdom Hearts fans since we were kids.
It was I was a little guy, and I was the only person where I went to school that even knew what it was.
Oh,
And so
mama.
I had no outlet. I couldn't talk to anyone about it. And the thing is, I didn't own the game.
Ooh.
I owned the only consoles I owned up until I was. God, the only console I owned up until I was 20 was a Game Boy and a DS.
Oh wow.
So you got to play the
Wow.
best games, the Chain of Memories, and the 358 or 2 days.
I fucking love Rechain Memories though. That shit's so fun.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It is. You guys are fucking.
I-
Yeah, you actually played it.
I like Chain of Memories. Well, I platinumed all Kingdom Hearts games except
Yeah,
for fucking memory of fuck you.
I've only
Melody of memory.
I've only played the PlayStation version. I imagine the DS version would be a lot better because that was what was originally made for. But
You say DS version? It's the Game Boy version, you fucking swine.
Wait, was it Game Boy? I thought
No,
it was
there's
full
DS
memories?
version. It's Recoded. Recoded is what I'm talking about.
Oh yes.
sorry,
Okay,
Fuck,
yeah.
I never played Rechained. I don't. And that
Oh,
game
yeah.
looks like dick.
Yeah, that one sucked.
Okay, I played Recoded. I honestly I didn't like it, but the only reason I didn't like it, and I think this is fair, because that was the fourth game that you played through the entirety of Kingdom Hearts 1 again. You
That's
played
true.
Well, for me, it was my first.
Yeah, I know, but it's there's you play Kingdom Hearts 1, and then Chain of Memories is the entirety of Kingdom Hearts 1 again, except for the Tarzan world, because they never were allowed to use the Tarzan world again because they lost the licensing to it, and then they just didn't want to pay for it again.
They lost the
Tarzan.
license
And
of Phil Collins.
And then 358 over 2 days is a lot of the worlds were also Kingdom Hearts 1's worlds. And then here comes Coded, or Recoded, I guess, because Coded was the fun one, and then Recoded was the DS remake of it. And it's just fuck again. I can't do it.
I
Yeah.
remember the story for Recoded was that the guy that made it came up with it when he was drunk.
Yes, that's right. I remember that he I think he wrote it on a napkin or something. The plot.
So there's a datasaur, and for some reason, real life Donald and real life Goofly.
Goofly. That's exact word for word how he
He was drunk, so
presented
called him
it.
Goofly.
Goofly.
Anyway, real life Donald and real life Goofy, for some reason, care about a data version of Sora for whatever fucking reason. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I'm Data Riku. I'm the keeper of the book.
So have you played any of the new games like Kingdom Hearts 3 or any of the 1.3?
So I'm catching up now.
1.5?
Yeah. Did you play 3528 over 536?
I'm catching up
1.5
now.
XP?
I bought a PS2 and a PS3 because they were fucking cheap as hell. And I got the
Well, 2 plus
first and the
3
second one.
equals 5, so
Fuck up that.
I hate how silent that was.
Jeez.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
but yeah, I don't. I guess have you So you said you've been starting with the beginner ones. Have you made it all the way through Kingdom Hearts 1 yet, or is it?
Well, yeah, I know the plot. I know all the points for all the movies and games and shit, whatever. I call them movies because that's how I experienced it as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the plot points of
Oh, cutscene movie.
yeah,
Full movie length.
where you can actually skip cutscenes now, which is a godsend. Can't tell you
Oh
how many
yeah,
times-
wait. I forgot to mention the caveat. When I was a kid, for Halloween, I made a keyblade out of cardboard. Right?
Nice.
No. But it gets better. You know whose one I made?
Riku's?
No, it's the most convoluted one.
Convoluted. Okay, I assume
So
not
like the
Kyrie's.
honeypot Keyblade or something?
I think it's Ventus.
Oh,
Oh, the backwards one
Yeah, I don't know why I thought that was a good idea.
where he holds it completely impractically, where it would break his fucking hand if he like swung like that.
yeah.
I thought it was fucking awesome.
I mean, it looks cool. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm all about the train of it. Like, even if it's goofy as shit, it still looks cool. But yeah,
Especially when Kofi's in the game.
yeah.
Humor.
Damn, he's coming in with that Kingdom Hearts. Dude, we talk about Kingdom Hearts. If we want to talk about the shit we talk about, like in the podcast, probably once an episode, it's probably Kingdom Hearts.
yeah.
Dallas
Let me
and
give
I
you guys a Kingdom Hearts hypothetical.
All right.
So you're fucking
Let's say hypothetically.
Hypothetically, that the darkness
Let's say
is taking over.
hypothetically you are Kingdom Hearts.
shit. So you fucking guys are you're in Castle Oblivion or whatever, the fucking big castle, and you have like the bad guys, Zemnis and all that. They're fucking just like sitting there, and they're like, "We're gonna take Kingdom Hearts,"
Yeah.
and then you have like nothing to do. Like, if you see Jiminy right there, and he's like, "Oh, geez, they're really gonna do it now. This is kind of fucking crazy." And he's like shaking, and then you realize if you throw him like really hard into his like Zemnis's eye, you could probably like stop this whole thing, but you would definitely be killing like Jiminy the whole time. Like there's no way Jiminy survives that. Going like Mach 9 in his little world, he's gonna go fucking flat immediately. But it's either that or like everyone dies or whatever happens when they get Kingdom Hearts. I don't know. What do you do?
Okay. So I guess like the Sora would probably never do that, but like me, I'm pretty. I'm much more on the practical side, so I'd be throwing him. But I have to add in the caveat that please, if I were to throw him, I have to be allowed to say, "My friends are my power." Before I chuck him man. What about you, Dallas?
I don't really see why I have to throw Jiminy. Like he's
Yeah,
a
because
pretty
there's
small
nothing else
guy.
around. He has your Keyblade or something. Like it's just like you get one shot. Like it's just
I
like
see. Okay.
it's like a Telltale game
Says a
thing,
pen.
right? It like
Okay.
like
Jeez, I have no. Oh man. I would probably have it. Yeah, I would probably throw. Well, is Jiminy? Well, he's holding the key. Is he holding the Keyblade? Is it still
Jiminy's
like?
got like a tiny paper clip in his hand.
Okay, so like.
okay.
Oh man.
But he's got it bent out, so like he's got like the pointy end out. So like if you were to throw him, he could probably like puncture his eyelid or something.
Okay,
Oh,
so,
that's.
this makes it sound like that he's ready for it. Like he's like, I'll do it, Sora.
No, he's just holding it because it's all he's got in his hands. He wants to feel safe. He doesn't expect his friend, like his lifelong friend, to throw him into harm's way. Here, let's play it out. Fucking, see, you be Sora and I'll be Jiminy. All right.
Wait, who's Sora?
Let's have a whole play. Dallas, you're fucking the Zemnis or whatever.
Okay.
Gypsy, you fucking Sora. I'll be Jiminy and Dave.
Where?
You're the ambience.
Yeah, he doesn't know Kingdom Hearts that well.
You're the music.
I feel like I'm surrounded by a bunch of nerds.
You're the music in the background, the ominous music.
Fucking background.
Yeah, just do
Nerd hating bastard.
do
We're no
background music.
strangers to
Do
love.
background music with bass lines.
You never,
Sora,
and
are you
so
sure
do
you can
I.
trust
A full
Jiminy?
commitment's what I'm thinking
Wait, what?
of.
No,
I can't even hear what I'm doing.
Dave, it's gotta be quiet. Also say the word darkness every now and again. Just
Darknet.
yeah, that's the obvious to say darkness.
Impersonating me all the way asleep.
Absolutely.
All right, you ready?
Okay.
Xehanort Zemnis, you will not get away with this, you piece of shit.
Sora, they're gonna fucking kill everybody.
Are you sure you can trust Jiminy?
Darkness.
Sora, this fucking guys, they're serious. They're crazy.
Jimmy, I don't know what to do. I can't summon the Keyblade. He took
Look
away
at
my
me.
powers.
So look at the fuck. I've got kids. Don't do this.
Hey, why is he here?
Wait, Jiminy, you have kids? Why?
I have two little boys. Don't look at me like that. Like you're gonna throw me. Don't do it, you sick fuck. Don't do it.
I feel like you should have told me this
No,
earlier.
please listen to man. I'm just trying to make my listen. Since I was a young boy. Right?
Did you just poke me with
couple
a
jobs.
paperclip? Ow! Don't poke me with that paperclip.
Don't try to do
Jimmy.
this. Don't try to. You trying to. I have a whole legal team. They're gonna come at you like it's not like a storm. I promise you that, sir. Don't touch me.
All right. Well, now that you're threatening me, you know what? Now I don't feel bad about this. Yeah. Okay. There you go. There's the background noise. Not this is me picking you up, strangling you. Get here, Jimmy.
Oh, gee.
All right. Take this. Zemnis.
I hope when you die you go to hell, sir. Fucking, Jiminy Cricket just fucking, just
Loads.
washed.
Sora, I hope when you die you go to hell.
This is actually how I make the videos. This is actually it. I just record this.
It's just I'll just clip this part and then we'll just like we'll give this audio bit to you and then you can just like put on the memes or whatever. Put in the picture and then there you go.
Did you know I guess I don't know why I said did you know? Of course none of you fuckers would know because you don't
Did
live
you
near
know?
me. Yeah, did you know?
Yeah, I'm not a nerd.
No, actually, funnily enough, for Jiminy Cricket, I did actually voice Jiminy for a school play once.
Oh wow!
Like a homemade school play too. It was like
What a nerd!
Was
You
it
played
Kingdom Hearts?
Cricket, you fucking loser.
Was it a Kingdom Hearts?
No, the entire class came up with an idea of like, we all workshopped together the idea of like a bunch of different fairy tale people. Like it was mostly can't end up being Disney people at the end of it, but like it was like some sort of quest where like we were all trying to get everyone together to do something. I don't fucking remember the exact story. But I played Jiminy Cricket and I had a few lines with it, so I ended up buying like an orange shirt because he wears orange. And then I'm Jiminy Cricket. That's me. I did it like a voice. Yeah, that was fun.
That's pretty awesome.
Because we did the show for middle schoolers actually, because we were doing it was high school acting.
Oh, so you were actually in drama departments?
Yeah, I was actually in acting for like 3 years. I didn't do like the plays usually. But
oh wow, you're an acting nerd. Stage crew's better nerd. What an acting nerd.
Yeah, stage crew. You mean the people that no one knows? Yeah.
I bet you
cool.
when you
live in the shadows.
I bet when you sang "When You Wish Upon a Star," you sang the Family Guy version.
Well, when you wish upon, I mean,
when you wish upon
are we bringing up the Jews again, Dallas?
Oh my gosh.
I'm just saying. This is all connected.
Whoa,
we connect
Gypsy.
Kingdom Hearts.
Stage crew, Jews, Kingdom Hearts, the Holocaust. What are we connecting here?
Yeah, what's going on, Gypsy? I'm starting to get concerned, actually.
The Jews controlled Kingdom Hearts.
Gypsy just sent me a picture. It was a fucking like his arm with a number on. What does this mean? What are you trying to imply? Gypsy, what the fuck is this? This is off the. Stop recording this right now. What the fuck is wrong with you? You're fucking sick, Gypsy. I swear to God, your fucking mom told me. She's like, stop fucking talking to him. He's a bad influence, and I didn't listen to her. I should have listened to her. You sick fuck. What the fuck is this?
Yeah. He browses 4chan all day. I don't know what he's doing anymore. He's not my son anymore. For legal purposes, I have nothing wrong with the Jews.
I thought you were gonna say like something like Hitler did nothing wrong or something like that.
I would no.
You're in a position where you have to say, for legal reasons, I have nothing wrong with Jewish people. You're already in a bad spot. I don't know why even
Oh my
add to
god.
it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
We're getting
Yeah, like,
canceled.
every
Due to the
episode.
results of an undisclosed lawsuit, I'm legally obligated to say that the Jews did not affect own
On the note of being canceled, though, I gotta admit, I've been getting cocky lately.
Yeah.
Ever since I did like I think what was it? I did the Muppets and I made a 9/11 joke in it, right?
Yeah. Well, that's what you have in the
Bring up
thumbnail of it too.
9/11.
Is it says bring up 9/11 in the thumbnail.
I know that's the best part. That I got away with that somehow. But ever since that video came out, I've just been getting cocky. I'm like, I can go as far as I want.
You mean like the Scooby-Doo uncensored one where you're like, it's just like,
Fuck you.
fuck you and your fucking dog.
Fuck you and your dog. Fuck you and your cat. Fuck you and your asshole. Fuck you and your fucking Hitler book. Fuck.
I read in the comments somewhere, and you do send off like a SwaggerSouls voice.
Oh, actually, you know, I have him with me. He's right here, right now. You want to talk to him?
Oh yeah, sure.
Sure. Yeah, let's get him on.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have SwaggerSouls to our podcast.
What's up, dudes? How we doing? I was just reading up on Adolf Hitler, like I usually do.
We could actually.
Gypsy, we should talk after this conference. Hearing things that you've been saying, they sound
Oh my god,
pretty good.
Yeah, I'm really vibing with that. That's
we could totally do like we pretend we have SwaggerSouls on the podcast, and it's just him pretending to be SwaggerSouls. But we try to make people buy into it that it's actually SwaggerSouls.
Why don't you have an April 1st episode and just say with SwaggerSouls and I'll join?
Should we tell him what my horrible idea was for an April Fool's?
I remember your horrible idea.
Considering your train of thought as of late, I almost want to say no.
Yeah, this was all Thames' idea.
Yeah, this was a complete. So I like fucking around, and my idea was like.
That's a good idea. I like that actually.
I thought that'd be really funny.
I had a similar idea, and by similar I mean not at all. But it would just be me. It would be like a drama video. It would be like top 10 worst things I hate about drama, like the commentary channels or some shit. And I would just, it would be like number 10. And it'd be like when they stretch out their words, it hit 10 minutes, but like I'm just not able to finish the sentence. I keep just adding words. It's like number 10. I hate when people extend their sentences so that they can reach, extend their words, add more words that are more necessary to the sentence. And, when they do that just so that they can reach a 10-minute, 10 minutes as in like 1 minute, but like 10 times, or like 60 seconds, like also 10 times.
So
and then like 1 second, 60 times within 1 minute. And then that becomes, so when they do that, right? And then I just do that until it hits 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You should cut it like right at 9:59, like just before it reaches 10 minutes.
No, that's sick.
Because the joke is you actually have to get the mid-roll advertisement.
I'm gonna do that. I'll monetize it. Look,
yeah, you do
McDonald's
it, and make your own mid-roll advertisement. Just completely.
Yeah, that's good too.
A fake joke one, just in between.
You should just you should just work on number 10 and just not do the rest of the countdown. Just only number 10.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like those, it'd be like, hey guys, you know that gamer chair you always wanted? Well, here's a random car company ad for some reason. I'll get that sometimes. It's like, so I do like the Twitch, they have like a research thing, right? It's basically just do a bunch of polls and sometimes you get Twitch bits. And like they'll have those and they'll be like random bullshit of like, what car company or what like streaming service makes you think most of gamer or Twitch? It's like none of these, like they're not gamer fucking services. Like what the fuck are you talking about? Like I'm not like, oh god,
fucking Macy's, yeah.
Oh boy, Honda really makes me think of fucking gamer. Like what? Like shut up.
Whenever I go to JCPenney looking at the fucking perfume section, I'm like, I want to get into Doom right now.
You play Minecraft, kids? Look at the Toyota Corolla.
Fucking hell.
No, Jesus. Isn't there a car in the new Halo movie?
I didn't even see the new Halo. Is there like a trailer out already or something like that?
Yeah, there's like a trailer out, and there's like a fight sequence between him and the Flood or some shit, and there's like a Toyota from like the 90s in the background of one shot when they're like on a different planet.
Who knows? Maybe
Nice.
Toyota is known through the galaxies. Universal.
Yeah.
Some people already modded it into the game. They replaced the vehicle with the Toyota. So now it's canon. Now it's official.
Well,
That's pretty
gotta
good.
keep the reliability going somewhere.
The old reliable. That's pretty funny though.
So the moral of this story is Toyota, if you want us to sponsor you, or you want to sponsor us. Actually, no, if you want
If you want
Toyota, the entire company is sponsored by Holy Crap Cash. Where do you guys get this fucking money?
Fuck. I meant if you
That would be such a big flex too. It's just like it's like this small podcast. It's like just starting out. It's like, let's sponsor an entire car company that's worth like trillions of dollars.
How much
I
would
would
it
That'd
be?
be
upset
fucking
about that.
crazy.
How much would it cost us to like ask Toyota to like sponsor us?
well, ask it would be zero. How much would it get to work? I don't think
Yeah, I guess so.
we could probably get a big the only way we could ever get a big company is if it was like some meme bullshit, like bigger YouTuber or something. I'm sure that you can get some people are more susceptible to shit posts than
You
others.
sell drugs.
Sounds true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a quick and easy
Or sell drugs
device
to
to get money
YouTubers.
from.
Holy crap,
Just
cast sponsored by heroin.
Have you lost a family member from heroin? Ain't that some shit? And just
Say no to heroin. Say yes to crack.
Lois, look, I'm doing heroin.
Holy crap.
Oh, Peter, you can't be doing the heroin. We're behind on our mortgage.
What the deuce?
Did I say you can talk, woman? Just aggressively attacks her.
Hey, Peter.
Peter, my eye.
And then Joe comes in, but he gets caught in a fire and gets hit by Peter.
Jesus Christ, Joe just fucking gets clocked. I thought for a second you were saying he like lights on fire.
Hey, Peter! Ah!
Hey Peter, watch as my skin burns off my flesh. That's pretty metal, Joe.
Freaking sweet.
That's pretty metal, like your wheelchair.
Oh, I
Giggity.
get that one.
It's like it'd be like that one episode, like from a couple. What was it? This is the first few seasons where like it was an apocalypse thing for the Twinkies they did.
Oh yeah.
But he was like melted into the driveway.
Hey,
And
Peter,
he ends up fighting a giant rat.
I'm welted to my parking space.
You guys like Chicken Fight? You like Chicken Fight? That's my favorite.
It's pretty good.
Oh yeah, those are
I love Chicken.
classic.
Dude, I watch
Never heard
those
of it.
every day. I LOL so hard.
I listen to
It's
those
not
with
even funny.
I like the videos on YouTube where it's like all like the Family Guy fights, but with do music in the background.
That's pretty good.
I loved it. My favorite video on YouTube. It is the chicken fight, but they put AC/DC in the background, and I think it is very good.
Yeah. You see what they did is they took the chicken fight and then they took the song Thunderstruck by AC/DC and then they swapped
That
out
was
the
always it too.
They put that song was like everywhere on YouTube.
Yeah.
I once I was watching like a Chris Angel video, or
God.
like it had
Chris Angel.
Thunderstruck in the background, and it was like he was like doing like a wire trick, and then it's like a subtitle thing came up, or caption says, "Look closely at his feet." He's like saying that like he's on the wire the whole time. So like looking closer, and it's like a fucking jump scare. It's like just like early. This was like early 2010, like YouTube.
yeah.
So it was like, fuck.
You just unlocked the memory.
Chris Angel, yeah, he's a weirdo.
I remember when I watched Chris Angel, he did like this thing where he like levitates,
Mhm.
but like the trick was that he was just taking off the back of his shoes and pulling up. And so I when I was a kid, I watched that, and for like 2 hours, I was trying to figure out how to do it. I think I got it towards the end, actually.
Freak.
Yeah, I was about to say, was that during his Mind Freak era of like the TV show?
Fucking fine though. I think he was like, yeah, around the time he like pretended to kill himself or something. He did that. He's like, Chris Angel fucking dies, and everyone's like, holy shit, he's dead. And then the video ends, and it's like, wait, no, hold on, that can't be right.
They can't just show it on TV.
I can't afford cable because I'm fucking like 12. So I guess I'm just gonna have to live with this.
You have to live in a world without Chris Angel.
I think I'm pretty fine with that.
How do you live in the world when the angels are gone?
How do you just live in the world, period?
I cry when angels deserve to die.
You live in a world where the angels are gone.
I cry when Chris Angel deserves to die.
Wake up.
Whenever Chris Angel dies, they're gonna make shirts like that, and they're gonna sell them at flea markets. It's gonna be like badly imposed image of fucking Chris Angel. It's like, how do you rest in the world where angels are dead?
Remember there was one trick he did, and like he tried to get it was like he made a big deal about the episode, like you get the audience in on it. And I was like, as a kid, I was like, I'm down to try it. Like I thought it was kind of bullshit, but then he's like building it up, so I'm like falling for it, and I try it, like, and I really believed I could do it, and then it just didn't happen. I was like, this is bullshit. So I looked online for other people like that were complaining too, because I was so defeated about it.
I remember the rivalry was Chris Angel and I think David Spade. No, not David fucking Spade. Who's the other fucking guy? The other magician?
David Copperfield, I think is who you're thinking of.
I did.
Yeah, that fucking guy. I remember there was like a rivalry.
Oh yeah, I did see
But then
David Copperfield once.
Then Copperfield ended up definitely being the fucking superior because then he like fucking like held his breath for like a day. Fucking did all this. He's done all this bizarro, goofy shit.
Well, Chris Angel is more of a fad, whereas Copperfield's like more of a staying power.
He's actually insane.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Fucking Chris Angel's like, holy shit. I'm gonna fucking step away. You keep doing this, dude. I'm gonna go fucking retire.
I know you said it accidentally, but I think David Spade probably is more popular than Chris Angel now.
Fuck, David Spade is like such a fucking bizarre person. He only exists as the butt of his own joke. It's so weird.
Wait, let me make sure that's who I think. Okay, no, never mind.
He's the blonde guy from SNL,
Okay, yeah,
and he used to be like.
I'm pretty sure he's like. It's either him or Rob Schneider. One of those two. It might be both actually. One of them are like super anti-vax, and I was like, oh, this is
probably Rob Schneider.
Yeah, probably.
David Spade has like a Netflix show. I don't think that would have flied. But like he fucking every time David Spade ever hangs out with any other celebrity comedian or something, he always just ends up being the fucking like runt of the group, and he just allows it to happen. It's so weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember watching like a Conan video where it's like the cast of grown-ups or something, and like every joke that like hits with the audience is always like right after that. It's like David Spade trying to like lead on with the joke, and then it's just like silence after that. It's just or like petty laughter.
It is Rob Schneider, by the way. I don't want to spread misinformation here. It is Rob Schneider that I was thinking of. Yeah, he's very weird.
Rob Schneider's a fucking bizarre guy too.
Yeah.
Rob Schneider.
Is it?
Oh, I just saw that episode recently for like the first time.
The South Park episode.
Rob
Schneider.
Diggity dirk, diggity dirk.
Dirkity dirk.
Stupid.
Oh my god, I totally forgot about that episode. That's so funny. That's all I think about when I hear Rob Schneider, though.
You guys ever see the Rob Schneider fucking Netflix show?
No.
Nah.
So he has a show where he was he was trying to do like a Curb Your Enthusiasm type thing, where it's like he's relatable, but he's a dick, but it's charming.
Oh no.
But it doesn't work because he doesn't do the last part. He only does it where he's like he's a nice guy and he's charming, but he's just like this, always the fucking like the coolest guy in the room. And he has it so that it's edited right, so his eyes pop out and his skin has like no blemishes at all. So he looks like a perfect Ken doll, and in every situation, everyone's like just an asshole, and he's just like the poor rich guy.
Yeah.
And he like he went to a coffee shop or something, and the guy at the fucking register, he gives him a tip. It's like a $10 tip. And he's like, "Oh, you're not gonna give me more?" He's like, "No." And he's like, "But you're rich." He's like, "Yeah, but I don't need to pay you more." and that's the joke.
Oh my god.
That's weird. That sounds really weird. That sounds like something that like I could see the interaction happening, and then like I wouldn't think it would be posted. So like, it's just how out of touch people are. Like, why the fuck would you post that? Being like,
Yeah.
oh, it's like makes me look good.
Oh, I just remember he did an episode with Norm Macdonald. You guys know who Norm is?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Normie
Unfortunately,
McDonald's burger.
Yeah, he's a dead guy, right? So,
yeah. That's
but like before he
unfortunate.
died, he was a comedian.
Oh
He's
yeah.
fucking
And-
hilarious, dude. He's pigeon on Mike Tyson's Mystery.
Hell yeah, that's his legacy, dude.
Yeah. Well,
But
I mean, also he's in a bunch of movies and SNL and shit. But
I was
like, you
gonna
know,
say
he was,
yeah.
he was on Rob Schneider's show, and when he shows up on the screen, that's how you like really can tell the editing is going in play because they don't turn it off for him either. So like Norm Macdonald looks like a fucking like his skin is all like smooth and his eyes are like bright blue,
Oh no.
and it's so it looks like a death mask. Like it looks like he was like
Oh,
post mortem.
no.
It was so bizarre.
He got Rob
that sounds
Schneidered.
fun. You never want to get never want to get Rob Schneider. Fucking hell. I did remember
Rob
hearing about.
Schneider.
I remember hearing
That
about like
sounds
he had
fun.
a show because he went on Game Grumps. Him and his wife went on Game Grumps at one point for like a thing.
Yes,
they
that's
were-
right.
they
You're
were-
fucking kidding. What?
Yeah, they went on to like promote their
It
show.
was like a few years ago that happened.
yeah, it was around the time they were doing a show. They probably the one you're talking about.
I remember what they were
Um,
playing. They were playing like Mortal Kombat or something.
Rob Schneider.
Oh my
Um,
god!
let
They
me look this up.
what?
Yeah, Mortal Kombat with Robin
It was
Patricia.
it was not
And also
funny.
Contra. Yeah, it wasn't it wasn't really that great.
It was just more kind of like
Why
an
was-
interview.
It was okay. Also, they had Steve-O on too. Actually, no, it showed me all the guests that they've had.
Yeah, Steve-O.
The
They had
Steve-O
Weird
episode
Al
was actually.
Yankovic.
I did like the Steve-O episode. That was pretty good.
They had Weird Al.
I'm definitely more focused on the fact that Rob Schneider is in this.
Well, and his wife
Yeah.
too. They're both there.
His
Oh.
wife's like 20 years younger than him, of
It
course.
says check out Real Rob on Netflix. So it was whatever, like probably like.
That's
comedy
it. See,
stuff
that's
on
what I
there.
was. It was a promotion thing. Ah,
Well, yeah, that's why any of them ever go on. There was only like a couple people that ever went on without the promotion thing. It was like apparently their kids were like fans of Game Grumps, and so like they bully their
Oh yeah, yeah.
people to go on. So if I were to look at like guest Grumps, I'm trying to think, there's one in particular I was trying to think of where it's like it was his kid. I will say the one guest Grump I fucking hated. I don't know if you guys watched that one. The one with Dan Harmon was like really shit.
Oh, was that the one where they're playing Cat in the
They're playing-
Hat?
Yeah, they're playing Cat in the Hat, and he's like sitting there bitching about shit.
Oh
Whole
yeah.
time. It's just like I don't know. It's just very
I
like,
never watched them.
not fun. I don't watch a lot of Game Grumps these days, but every now and again, it's like, do I want to see some random celebrity in a gaming environment and see like what the hell this is about? Like, sure, why not?
I put them on to fall asleep too.
I just sleep like a regular person.
Was it? It might have been Jamie Lee Curtis. I think Jamie Lee Curtis was the one that had like a kid that was like
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
What
like,
the
hey,
fuck is this like
my kid-
interconnected universe that I'm
What's
just now learning about?
yeah, well, because it was like, I'm pretty sure it was her, but where it's like, oh yeah, my kid watches you, and like wanted to be on, I guess, or whatever, right?
I'm pretty sure that she was.
I like how they have Ross
Promoting a
as a
movie,
guest
though.
Grump. Like, I understand Ross wasn't really with them at that point anymore because he's off doing his own thing. But it's Ross, man. How the fuck are you gonna count that as a guest Grump? Like, fuck. That seems like you're double dipping in there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I remember the
Means
weirdest.
there's bad blood.
The weirdest one for me was like the singer of Coheed and Cambria joined in for a guest grump, which I thought
Hmm.
was such a weird thing.
Do you guys hear about how they broke up? John and Aaron.
Yeah, I've heard
Yeah,
some weird shit with like a
They
convention.
got released
and, like,
actually.
Yeah,
Like
did they?
recently?
So what happened was trying to remember off memory. So it was apparently a recording session and they were playing Sonic 06 and like
do you mean the
it wasn't
N-word
Sonic 06. It
thing?
was no. It was like they were playing some. I don't remember. I don't watch their show, so they were playing Sonic or something. And I saw this on Reddit. If you want to look it up,
Hmm.
what happened was John made a joke about Sonic's only having like 6 quills, and Aaron got really upset about that. and he actually,
Of course you
he
would.
actually put his fingers into his eye holes and started pushing as hard as he could. And John was like fucking like after that he was just pissed off. He was really like ticked off after that, and he left.
Oh my god.
That's
Oh.
what happened.
I had heard there was something about like a fucking convention shit about like Aaron's
No,
wife
it was
or
because he
something.
had 6 quills.
I thought you were about to say because that same Sonic 06 playthrough, John, there's like a couple compilations of like John and Aaron saying the N word like during the playthrough.
He was probably doing that during that attack, assault.
Yeah,
that was probably their most controversial
yeah,
playthrough.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't believe they released it in full.
Yeah.
I had to take a look at that later.
Even with the 3 hours of silence where you can just barely hear John talking to the police on the phone.
Cool.
They had him
Just,
as
you
hostage.
can hear Ross shuffling uncomfortably in the corner.
Yeah, it was
He's
that,
like, "Why am I a guest, Grump?"
it was that it was
Yeah.
that infamous police call where he was pretending he was ordering a pizza.
Oh, I like
That's
a
depressing.
large pepperoni pizza. Right away, please.
He's like, it's like not a parody. It's just like very like he's shaking. He's like really pulling off the whole. Like he just really looks at like in shock.
I
God.
just want to eat a pizza with my friend here. My friend.
We're gonna help you, John.
Aaron
Don't worry.
Hansen.
We're here for you. That's fucked up. This is terrible. I hate this all.
Oh no.
Wow.
Well, we're at the 1 hour mark, so we can wrap things up now.
Yeah, we could.
Cool.
That was a fun, interesting. I didn't think the conversation was going to go like
do we
this.
want-
Word.
Do any more like bits? I kind of have like an idea of I just want to do like an experiment or something.
You're wanting the monkey to dance? Is that it? Like JJ, do.
Oh
do
yeah,
my...
I do the voices. You think I'm funny? You think I got the fucking stooge posting guy. I can just do whatever I want. Fuck you. Fuck you,
Okay,
dude.
so I have an amazing idea for your channel, and that means you have to do it. So it's.
I get those so many times a day. I get
you
so
do.
many fucking DMs. It's like,
I have a great idea for a video. So what if those stooges, they go to Toys R Us and they ask for Mario and they don't have it, so they fucking kill everybody inside with their hands.
and I'm like, oh god, no,
Okay, now you legally have to do that.
no.
Okay,
Yeah.
now
Yeah,
now you have my curiosity. So
The
like,
best thing about like fucking trying to do Stooges is like when they have no idea like how they act, or like any of the ones, right? Where it's like, have the character do this even though it has nothing to do with their character at all, and it's just like doesn't make sense. Unrelated. Did you know that Three Stooges are Jewish?
Oh,
Oy vey.
hmm.
No, I think they are
Why'd you
actually.
bring that up?
Jokes aside, because so I know that. At least I'm pretty sure I know that because I watched. Recently it was Christmas, right? So I watched 8 Crazy Nights as I do every year, and in the song at the end, the Hanukkah song, he lists all 3 Stooges.
That's not what I don't think that's how you were able to point them out. You told me privately. I was talking to you about this before the
I
show,
have
and you
not
said
said
like
anything to you privately.
I'm
ever.
like, you're like, did you know they were Jewish? And I'm like, what do you mean? You're like, you can't tell just by looking at them. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? You can't just say that.
Okay, I have never. I've never said
You
anything
like
like that.
reinforced it with all these images. They were like black and white. I don't know where they were from, what time period, but it looked very fucking grotesque.
Oh my god.
These are all jokes for the show.
Put the laugh track right after that.
For the